Let's go.
Lord, where did we go wrong?
Left Blanding, Utah, headed into the Manti-La National Forest. A little archery elk hunting. Due to circumstances outside my control, this has become a solo hunt, so I'm all alone. I'm excited about that, and I got some anxiety about that. I had a super wave of anxiety about 10 minutes ago when I was getting my last gas at the last pit stop I did, but onward we go. We're gonna get it done, hopefully. We're gonna hunt elk, might get one on the ground, we'll see. There they are. That's why we came right there. Well, I got here about 2 hours ago. I got camp set up. Decided to take a little walk around this saddle that's in the vicinity of where I'm camped, just to see if I could find some sign or whatever. And I walked up on a big old bull elk. So there's definitely elk here. Let's check that box. So now, just gotta get the wind right and find out where the cows are. Now here's the problem. I don't know where the trail is to get down this ridge to those cows. By the time I get down there, it's probably gonna be dark. But I know for tomorrow. That's where we gotta go, right there. So I walked across this saddle that I was on last night and posted up here. I can sort of see down in this draw. Just gonna do some glassing and see if I heard anything. There's a bull just screaming every 30 to 45 seconds. And then I just found this group of cows down here, and that's what I'm after. So now it's time to finish my coffee and make my way back around and down that draw. See if I can't get the wind right. Well, I got to within about 40 yards of them. There's a ton of brush and trees in the way. And then the wind shifted. And I mean, as soon as I realized the wind shifted, they started moving away from me. So I figured I would do some like distressed calf calls just continuously, see if they'd stop or slow down. They're in another dimension now. So on to the next one. They did respond a bunch, but it was all going the other direction, which probably what they were saying was, hey, we're getting the fuck out of here, so you better hurry up. Despite the blowing out all the elk there, it is exciting that there is elk in the area. So, got 4 more days. Let's see if we can't find another group. Let me go find my pack and get some water first, though. Well, the water hole I was going to sit at tonight is dry, bone dry. So now, I guess I'm just going to take a stroll up that draw right there. I haven't heard anything yet, but I drove all the way down here, so I'm not going anywhere else at this point. I'm now hearing a bull bugling all the way up in the draw, but it's gotten closer 3 times, so I think they may be coming this way. I'm going to see if I can scoot up a little farther in case they hang up. Well, I just had my first black bear experience. I was walking down this draw I'm in, come to a little clearing, look to my right, look to my left, do a double take to my left. There's a big black bear, like 50 yards. We had a little stare down for 10 or 15 seconds, and he turned and parted ways, along with every cow in the valley. So if there were any elk in this straw, they are gone now. They're in another country, so it's great. Good news is I saw more elk this morning, but I was about 15 minutes late getting to the spot that I wanted to be at, and they were already moving by before I was ready. So the wind is not good. It's like swirling wind. Every time I move one direction, it changes. It's pretty lame. Now, see all these cows right here? I'm trying to go to the left. So I'm going to try to work through these trees here so that I don't spook those cows in the direction that I'm going. But I can guarantee you, if one of them moves to the left, they're all going the exact same direction that I want to go. Awesome. So far so good, but they are, oh yeah? They're all on alert. Let's see if we can do this bypass maneuver successfully. We did it. We did it. But now I think they think that I have some food and they may follow me. I spoke too soon. That's the direction that I'm going right there. Fucking cow ass. I'm on the struggle bus today. I'm gonna walk back up this draw, like a 45-degree angle. Man, my feet and my legs are strong, but my lungs are a-burning. The only time I get a second wind is when I hear or see elk. And since about 3 hours ago, I haven't seen or heard anything. So, just bringing you along for the ride later, since I have no cell phone service. I can't see where that bull is at. And I also can't see where the cows are at that are with him. And I don't know if I can get any closer. But he's calling back at me every single time that I cow call at him. It's a lot of fun. He's so fucking mad. I'm like 50 yards from this bull. Here's the problem I have. I can now see the cows. They're all past the bull. And there's nowhere else for me to fucking hide. Okay, they don't seem to be interested in moving at all. So, I'm gonna go back the way that I came and try to go around and up this ridge and come back down. I don't know why I'm doing this. You can't see that. They're not interested in moving. So what I'm gonna do is go back to the other side and go up that ridge, which is on their right, and just go along the top and try to get them from the top. It's a lot of work. So after all that, backtracked all the way up the straw that I was in, came around, climbed up a ridge, came across the ridge, and then back down. And some fucking ptarmigans or pheasants or chuckers, I don't know what the fuck it was. Got them on alert. And then like a dipshit, I kept moving. And I wasn't far enough back behind them. So like 30 yards away, shooting distance, two of them stand up and were staring at me. God damn it. Should have gotten it done right there. All right, end of day 3. Getting ready to cook some dinner and then go to sleep. I hunted 11 and a half hours today. I did like 8.5 hours this morning and then 3 tonight. A lot of interactions. Never was able to get the deal sealed though. Called a couple bulls in, very nice ones. One of them in another video was like a big 7x7. Got into 10 yards. He was screaming and pissing and raking everything up. That was pretty amazing. He was very surprised that I was not a cow elk. But gonna cook some dinner now. Hit the sack. Get up early in the morning. See if we can't get it done tomorrow. I don't know if the microphone will pick it up, but these fools are back on their bullshit today. There's like 3 bulls all screaming at each other. Two of them are pretty close, but there's also moo cows in the area. So as soon as I let one of those see me, this is all over. So let's see if we can get it done this morning. It's time to drop the pack. I'm like less than 100 yards from a big group. I'm at the top of this ridge that I've been around for the last couple of days. There's another group on the other ridge across from me. I think they're making their way around too. Right now I got the wind. ton. Go elk hunting, they said. It'll be an adventure, they said. Adventure following forest horses silently through the woods. Well, that did not work out how I planned it to. All those bulls that were having a bugle fest with their cows, unfortunately, I went after the one that didn't have any cows. And so the guy with the biggest group went up over the ridge that I was on last night. And like an idiot, I followed him, thinking I'll just cow call every now and then. And maybe I can stay in touch. Well, that was a long journey of not getting it done again. Right after I put my pack down and knocked an arrow and started working, they went back up over the ridge I was on last night. And so like a dummy, I followed them. So now I'm on the other side of the ridge that I was looking at this morning. And you have no idea how much fucking work that is. So now I'm on this like 65-degree grade slope. Had an arrow knocked. Had a cow at like 42 yards. I'd have taken that shot. And she busted me. And now they're all gone. It's probably better this way because where she was and where she might have gone if I shot her, it would have been an absolute nightmare quartering her up and getting back to camp. I am far from a road. On to the next one. I came over the top of this ridge. Now I'm working my way back down to where I started. And I did a regathering cow call, and the fucking bull answered right back where he started. So I just chased him all the way around the mountain. And I've only gone about 4 miles today so far. It's been a tough 4 miles though, I'll tell you that. It's fun. The only interaction that I have with another human, unless I climb to the top of a mountain, is talking into the phone. Well, I took a little pit stop. Took one of my layers off. Had a little snack. Now it's time to get back to work. I get back around in the same place that I was at yesterday and not fucking blow it this time. So let's go. Well, I've been here before. This is where I was this morning. Going back the same goddamn direction. I came back around this ridge and they were all down below, like halfway down, and so I just followed them along the top, and they hit this saddle up here. You don't know what that means. Some of you do. and they started coming back up, and I got one. I shot one. It was a good shot. She barely, I mean, maybe 20 yards she walked. I don't think she even knew what happened. So now I'm gonna go back and get my pack. I left my pack like a mile back. And then by the time I get back over there, I'll look for the arrow and the blood trail. Did not bring enough water. Did not bring enough water. I went through my whole 3-liter water bladder, and an extra bag, an extra bottle of water. That's gone. It's quartered and bagged though. I'm fucking dehydrated. I'm not sweating anymore. That's not good. My mouth is super dry. I'm out of gas. I mean, in the scheme of things, the good news is it's probably a mile to my camp. I'm hurting though. Now the real fun begins, especially considering I'm running on fumes and dehydrated. I got a fucking 100 pounds on my back, and I got 2 more trips. What are we doing? I made it back to camp with the first load. I got 2 more. Oh, this is the best fucking water I've ever had in my life. Unbelievable. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I'm not even done yet. Well, I got the first load, which was a rear quarter and the tenders and back straps and the Whistler cut. Shout out Stormwater Creek and Hank Shaw. Now, I just got back to my other 4 meat bags, and against my better judgment, I'm gonna bang this out in one go. So that's why I bought an XO, so I could overdo it. So I got a rear quarter and a front quarter strapped to my frame here, and I'm just gonna carry a front quarter and the random meat bag. So this should be awesome.